Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CDL Major 2, brought to you by Zenny Gaming. And Leah, you haven't missed anything. The first series was done and dusted, but yes, it took like less than an hour. Unbelievable. Florida Mutineers now going up against the Los Angeles Guerrillas. But once again, another elimination matchup. Hopefully, COD gods be praised, this one's a little spicier than the last. Last one was a spice rating of about 2. I'm hoping for at least a 3 or a 4, something to burn the taste buds right off my tongue. My name is Miles Ross. His name is Chance. How you doing, my brother?
I mean, I'm doing all right. Just trying to like recoup after what we just saw from the first series. I mean, even the players playing in this one for Guerrillas in Florida, I mean, I don't know if they were prepared to like play this quickly. That was one of the fastest 3-0s that we have seen. I have to imagine it caught everybody off guard, but I don't know, like stress it off or wax it off, whatever it's going to be, and just get ready for this next series.
Get ready for this next one. We got the other side of the Los Angeles Call of Duty teams up next, and we will be saying howdy doody to them right now.
The Guerrillas getting it done. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of the LAG. Silly finds the first. Lovely teamwork. My God. Gets dealt with the pressure inside the hill and the double nade from aBeZy.
Salt lines him up, finds himself too.
Vivid just has the one to win against Octane. And Vivid has got his number. Beautiful round. Fantastic execution from the LA Guerrillas. Oh, yeah.
Los Angeles Guerrillas shock and rocked the world by defeating Atlanta FaZe in their own home series, but can they continue to find that fantastic success throughout this major? Vivid Assault, Silly, and aBeZy, a squad who has been making a bit of a stir of things here in the league so far. We saw FaZe take that loss very personally and obviously body London, and we'll see if they can keep up that pace going into the major. But the chance, a lot of people looking towards Silly as the absolute X factor in this series. What do you think?
I mean, when it comes to hardpoint, he literally is like the #1 X factor in the league. He has been balling out for stage number 2. And I think you've seen what with the QBZ at times, with the Crimsix at others. He has been feasting on the opposition, at least for the final few series that they had. Like, this is an interesting team because like 2-3 record overall. They're starting the losers bracket. It's not the most ideal situation, but one of the wins they have is against FaZe. So if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, and they beat the best. So this is a team we're looking at potentially to make a run through this tournament, but not an easy match for them to start off with.
Not an easy match at all. A team that has recently made a change, of course, Legion now being a part of this roster. I'm only kidding, I'm joking. A tweet had me hook, line, and sinker. Ladies and gentlemen, Florida Mutineers.
The dictionary defines redemption as the deliverance of persons or things from the possession and power of captors.
It is a 3-0 victory over the Florida Mutineers.
As the act of making something better. As the act of making up for a loss.
It is over, and that is a shocker for the Mutineers.
We define it as inevitable. You can count our KD. You can count our headshots. You can count our hill time. What you can't do is count us out.
Florida Mutineers, again, chance to squad who, again, we've had mixed results. Like, it's a little bit of everything. And I mean, we've seen the highest of highs with this team and the lowest of lows. Who's showing up today when it comes to Awakening Skies, Slack the Neptune? We've got a lot of fans, a lot of passion, a lot of performance potential. But mate, who shows up today?
Well, I'm staying on the theme of who the hell knows. I think it's genuinely a way to look at this series because, like, you know, you talk about the Guerrillas, 2-3, but hey, they beat FaZe. When you look at Florida, also a 2-3 record through the group stages, but the 2 wins that they had, they 3-0'd OpTic and they 3-0'd Minnesota, the 2 teams at the top of the group. So, like, they're an incredibly difficult team, I think, even to sort of game plan against. And we look at the map and modes, quite a few things that stand out. One, both of the search and destroys, both of these teams love to play. They are equally happy to get those maps through, but that checkmate control, this is where the problem has lied for the Guerrillas. Their control, their raid is fantastic. The other two maps, not great at all. So that third game mode has been a problem for them. So at the very least for Florida, they're going to be very happy to make sure that they get that checkmate through.
Well, we got a couple of checkmates in there, but first we go to Moscow. This series should be an absolute howling affair when it gets to those search and destroys. Like, if we get to a game 5 between these two teams, that again on the maps and modes brought up, oh man, can't wait. Either way though, up first will be Moscow. Our second match here of the elimination bracket of Major 2, brought to you by Zenny Gaming. Let's get into this one, Chance.
Get into it straight away. And well, if you think back to the last time these two teams faced off, granted, it was a very long time ago, but Skies and Awakening just balled out in the series and just dominated with the AR side of things. This time, though, at least for the opening break, you can see just the speed at which Guerrillas are going to be playing it, taking it nice and slow, and for good reason. A lot of these kills going their way. The lockdown for the hill is there, and already a couple players on Florida starting to spawn out.
Yep, they're on the left-hand side of the map now. Florida about to hit the pinch, and I don't think anyone is really aware just yet on LAG, but here we go. Guns are up. Vivid's already made his way to the second hard point, and that's going to be a clean 3 down for the Mutineers. Trying to make their way back through middle, but Silly says, nah, brah. Finds those 2 kills in a row. Awakening will get his number there, but you've got spawns for the right-hand side of the map covered. LAG with a 30-point lead now and climbing. They're looking to move this one forward. Great start, the Los Angeles Guerrillas.
I mean, that's about as good as it gets, right? You were asking whether or not they're aware. By the way, Sky as well. We know that this man can basically see through walls, and he knows all the cheeky little spots, but the flank was coming through, and Guerrillas, again, just completely prepared. This is the perfect setup they have, right? You even have aBeZy pushed up to the trees, and, well, Neptune's going to deal with them, but the 4 players from Florida, I mean, they are still so far away. They're being slowed down. It's going to be 15 seconds gone by before Assault even has to think about a gunfight, and still hasn't needed to shoot his gun at all. His teammates doing a fantastic job of keeping Florida at bay.
Yep, here comes Florida on the outside. Now, Viv is going to get it on. aBeZy again in the kill feed. So Assault is just here on the hard point. Like, boys, I've got a full mag here. I'm trying to get involved. Doesn't need to get too much done because, once again, the Guerrillas looking fantastic. Over towards this second hard point. Slack now trying to find something with 20 seconds left on this hard point, stopping these players make their way out towards the next one. Florida have had to call this here. They're going to say, you can have the next 15, but we're going to get the next sort of 30 or so out of the third hard point, huh? Deal? Deal? All's fair? Let's go. New hard point in less than 10. Let's see if we can get Florida back on the board.
I mean, this is one of the slowest games of hardpoint we've seen all year. Just the pace. Guerrillas, they're not going to force the issue if they don't need to. And, well, they got 2 players trying to clear out street control, and Neptune doing a nice job of playing his life and actually able to stay alive. Awakening's got the help on the cross, and unfortunate for Neptune, the teamwork 2 on point right there from the Guerrillas. And I think maybe Vivid up to him to potentially make a solo play working at the back of the map. He's happy that Awakening challenged him, but now he's grouped up with his teammates. 1 push to make this break, and Guerrillas already pushed around back.
Oh, here they come from round back. Apes strong together. I know it's Guerrillas, not Gorillas, but hey, they're doing a great job right now. No monkeying around as aBeZy makes his way towards the front of the point. Still, Vivid finally gets the quick contest. The kills are there. Oh, wins a big one against Slack just before the trade from Skies. Good job. Onto the point sooner rather than later. Nice shots. That's going to be his 5th kill in a row. Skies, all 4 in the feed for him. And now you've got Florida back on point. Big Wake doing big Wake things over by the backside of the bank. Slack now making his way forward, Chance. And this is a great hard point that Florida could arguably get a massive amount of time on. And again, it comes down to those assault rifle players to go big. I'm looking at Skies. I'm looking at Awakening.
Yeah, I mean, we're just thinking about Skies' name in the kill feed, right? To see if he can work on those score streaks. He's going to need a few more, and, well, he's got whatever gun he needs at his disposal to make it happen. Assault certainly knows he's nearby now, and Skies, well, his teammates can't really bait for him. They're pushing through the pillar side. He looked for the opening, but he could not find it. The ARs right now locking it down on the actual point. And as I say that, well, Slacks is going to be able to pick up 2, give him a 3rd as well. Solo breaking the hill effectively by himself, making sure his team right back in the game, trying to get that hill control.
So going huge. Well, with that, I think it's time the kill feeds are up again. Florida are mopping the floor with them. I want to hear how the Guerrillas handle this one. Let's go for a quick Astro Gaming listen in with the Los Angeles Guerrillas.
Weak Caesar.
Wake is 3-2.
He's going yellow, in yellow, in yellow.
Still on the street, still on the street. Spawn over bus, Ivory's gold.
I spawn behind him again.
Wake,
Straight
on
yellow.
the street, by the globe, by the globe.
Into black guys.
Caesar's yellow somewhere.
That's Caesar right there. One's, they're both the low plats out of hill.
I'm hitting gold.
I spawn P3, I'm going Eskies.
I'm taking left street. You see him street?
No, I don't see him street.
In gold on me, gold on me, gold on me.
I want out of hill.
Eskies yet.
Nice.
Oh, wait, gold.
Nice, one could be
That's
SC's
one
white.
shot yellow. Oh, he went closet.
There goes
Closet to
plat,
plat.
there,
And that's gonna be plat. Hold this time.
Yeah, down.
I have the hallway. They're gonna spawn pieces.
Two plat.
Wait, one shot street on me.
Are you?
I didn't cross. Plat, very dead. No plat,
Nice,
no,
nice,
SC's,
nice.
SC's dead.
Nice.
Good job. Let's go.
We can street
Do
on
it
me.
flat,
I
think-
do
Caesar flat, Caesar flat. Yo, look over me.
I don't know where Wake is. I don't know where Wake
Caesar,
is.
Hit it one shot. Absolute.
One shot,
You're weak.
With those two,
Nice.
I'm getting street.
I'm SC sound.
Yeah, one street close. Close globe on me.
I'm trying to watch
Go,
your
go, go, in retreat. Go in retreat. There's two.
I backed out. They're
I got
all
you.
over street. They're already going out.
They're
One's
crossing.
gonna be street. One's gonna be street.
I'm gonna spawn out.
Hey, maybe one's hallway. Holding the
I
cross.
hold your closet.
He's front.
I'm
ready.
deep down.
I'm
We can have
Flat,
a
flat.
I'm coming through front.
Blind
I'm coming
spot.
through P2.
Go flat and top
Very
flat.
flat.
All street.
Yeah,
One
one
flat.
flat.
Guys, LAG sound in control. I mean, like, the pace is starting to quicken up in Florida. They're getting ever so close to the scoreline, but I think they handle that very well.
I mean, again, it's just a very structured team. It seems like in the moments where they get the setup that they want, they basically get the full 60. Anytime it's like a little bit spicier, the kills stop to go their way, well, then they effectively get full 60. And unfortunate for Soul, a little bit of friendly fire from his machine friend over to the side. And, well, Florida's going to be happy for it, have effectively flipped the spawns and gotten that hill control. And now for the Guerrillas, going to have to try to flood this hill. And, well, it's going to be a staggered push potentially as well. And frankly, you got to get past Neptune. That is a good start, though. It's two players thinking about working their way through mid.
It's like an unlucky fail of the week right there. Like, that trophy system helped out so much. Assault made every right decision. Still, oh no, Florida, that's the lead. That's another 3 in the feed. And oh, baby, here we go. Starting to pick up pace. Slack's making his way towards next hard point. Guerrillas will be in control, but Skies,
oh my God,
investing the
21
streaks.
and 6, by the way.
21 and 6. Okay, he's going to slow shoot these ones out. Again, everyone panicked, ran indoors. He does manage to land assaults, and that's the back lane open. Here comes the front push. Oh, he gets silly as well. Oh, my word. aBeZy catches out 2 on the cross. Nice bit of work once again, but you do manage to get 2 players on. It's on aBeZy now alone to try to take care of all these players. Awareness on point, sadly. He simply cannot look in all these directions at once. And the trades! Oh, Neptune. It's a couple of kills going the way of Florida, and just like that chance, Moscow has been turned on its head.
I mean, hey, look, it might only be a 40-point game, but Skies is 24 and 6 on another 6 spree for him. This is the hill where he got streaks last time around, or at least was like thinking about it. Well, doing the same thing once again. Silly though, the Fry Man rips him off the head glitch. But even when you shut down Skies, there's always someone there for the trade. And maybe Guerrillas, well, you might give some credit to making this hill a little bit scrappy, but not nearly enough. They're going to go into new down by about 70 points. And again, Skies, I mean, he's just the problem. He feasted on the first time around, and it is the ARs putting in work once again. 24 and 7. You can only say it so many times. That is just a ridiculous stat line.
The man has an appetite for destruction right now. Assault, nice 2-piece, great nade. aBeZy on the other side of the map. Can he find another 2 here again? This is an excellent time for the Los Angeles Guerrillas if they can hold this one. Big Wake, though. Cuts his way through Hotel. Assault now looking towards the back end as well, making sure that no one makes their way through. 45 seconds remaining on this one. Nice awareness from Assault. Finds another one. Pushing forward again. Oh, the turn. Not quite there as Neptune hands out the burn. aBeZy again looking towards next. And this has been a heavy contest. Not a massive amount of time, but Mutineers now on point. The crossover 200 now chance. This is it. Business end of the game.
I was going to say, you're going to have to at least contest some of this time, right? Florida's already crossed the 200-point margin, but maybe aBeZy just playing it smarter than I would, right? Waits for his teammates to get the clean break as well. Assault there for the cleanup. So a little bit stable, at least so far on the street hill, but either way for Guerrillas, down by quite a bit. Admittedly for them, though, P1, they have absolutely thrived. But right now you see Florida, right? Player in green, player coming from back gold. The pinch is in. You got players all over the place. And right now for Awakening, a couple gunfights in front of him. He's going to fall, but at least can tell his teammates, hey, we've basically cleared it out. We were looking for one. Everyone else spawned over towards police. Let's make sure we lock down this P1 and put ourselves in a good spot for the rest of the game.
Still holding this well. Viv is trying to make an entry through Escalator side of the map. Nah, Skies has got him once again. Skies, unbelievable performance. 27 and 10. We are looking to close it out here. Can Silly find something? Pushing these players out, making sure they don't hit the next hard point. Neptune in the corner, though. Look at that. Just sitting by the side of that little vending machine. Gets the kills. Skies can't quite find any more on point. Neptune's on a 5 spree. We could see streaks for him any moment now. Awakening's on a 3 spree. Oh, boy. 10 seconds for the win. This could be it for Florida. They can get it done here. If anyone can contest, it's a scrappy P1 finish. There's the contest. Get them off the point for the time being, but slacked! Finds 2, and that should be that. A final contest is not going to matter, and oh my word, Mutineers! What a first map that was.
What a first map indeed, just to get on the board. And on the side of the Guerrillas, maybe the respawn woes continue because they genuinely had a very strong start, but then Sky's just walking through the front to break these hills. Some gunfights he has no right to win, but frankly that game he won the majority of them. Again, just a ridiculous stat line he was able to throw up on board. And for Florida, I'd say it's incredibly important for them to make sure they win the respawns right, just to make sure that you put the Guerrillas down in the game mode where they don't have too much success, and maybe just a small little smirk across the faces of some of the Florida's players is, well, they get the job done, at least on Moscow.
Let's win on Moscow hardpoint as well, Chance. There's a first for everything. And honestly, individual prowess across the board. We saw fantastic, great calls, nice patience all around from everyone. Obviously, Skies is an absolute nightmare. And a quick look at the stats, and holy dooly, look at that, 4,600. I actually thought it'd be higher, but hey man, that's just goes to show teamwork on point there. LAG, much to be desired there on Moscow, but it's not a problem. We're going to bounce back here in the Search and Destroy in just a moment. And Chance, I want to believe that we have a much more exciting series on our hand already. A bit of an upset IMO. I don't know about you, mate, but I didn't see that one going that way. We'll be right back, friends, after this quick commercial break. Search and Destroy just around the corner. Don't go anywhere. Major 2 still rolling.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by GameFuel. Use code CDL2021 for a special discount on GameFuel.com. Tournament audio and team listen-ins are powered by Astro Gaming, the official headset and mix amp of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is presented by Zenni, the official eyewear for the CDL. Armor your eyes with Zenni Block's blue light protection glasses by visiting zenni.com/gaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League Major 2, brought to you by Zenni Gaming. Keeps on rolling. We've got map number 2 coming up next. It's going to be Express, Search and Destroy. But first, Chance, we've got a little bit of housekeeping to do. Mate, I don't think any of us could have called it. It's very, very likely that you did. Let's have a look at our game fuel keys to victory for the Los Angeles Guerrillas. What did they need to do in that hardpoint?
Well, the biggest boom for them is when Silly performs. He is electric, but obviously in what we saw from game number 1, Sky sort of took that role and didn't give any of the players on Guerrillas an opportunity to have that sort of KD, but the S&Ds by far the most important thing, especially the map number 2, right? I'm thinking about the checkmate control. Guerrillas not had a ton of success on the map. They are 1-4 overall, and if control is going to be a consistent problem, the S&Ds need to be that backbone. The good news, of course, for the Guerrillas, well, both of the maps we have, Express and Miami, well, they love to play them. Of course, on the flip side, so do Florida. And then the keys to victory for this team, well, I'm looking at the second point first. Shut down the ARs and dominate the respawns. Guys, job well done. Ace that test. You ban the raid control. Same theme about making sure you get checkmate through. But then specifically, if you're trying to deal with the search and destroys for the Guerrillas and make sure you don't end up throwing those 2-5s, I just think it's the post-plant positioning. It is the biggest theme teams need to look at when playing against the Guerrillas. Because right now, Guerrillas, we see it time and time again on quite a few different maps. They will give up bomb plants for free at any given site, and they will just swarm on it. Trap you in, pinch you out from every single angle, and just sort of dominate the retake. So I think Florida needs to have something up their sleeve. Have some player make those sort of errant floating plays off on his own island, and making sure that you never get completely retake, or at the very least just push out whichever bomb site after you get the bomb down. But if Florida have done their homework and get these little keys sort of out of their way, again, you got to imagine they're feeling confident for a game 3, so they just want to get this series over and done with. Of course, to express we go, Miles, and last time I saw Guerrillas played, they 6-0'd FaZe, whatever that means to you.
You gotta think they've gotta be feeling confident here on Express. Love you, Zin. Here we go. You do have to think, Chance, they should be confident here. We saw an incredible run.
Absolutely.
Like, insane performance from the Guerrillas. But Florida, what dirty, evil tricks do you have up your sleeves to at least take a round? Not make it another 6-0 for LAG. Or at least take the map. Because, I mean, after map number 1, pretty sweet. Can they continue the momentum? 2-man now through the hallway. Straight through the tickets. Neptune, hello, I'm on the bomb. We've got the bomb site, pretty much all ours, no problem. It's going to be a slow push from LAG. And Florida, setting the pace early on. Here comes the plant. And here comes Vivid, who is Doom. Find out. Slacked. Hello. This is aggressive. I love it. I love it. First kill goes his way. Assault's up next. Prig, elbow, dead. Good job. 2v2. 2v1. LAG on the retake. I barely let you get a word in, Chance. This round's been a blast. Whoa!
No words needed. Retake not complete though. Neptune makes this a 1 versus 1. Still a little bit of time on the clock, but you see Assault. He's near the bomb, and Neptune, he's got to go back and check it.
He's going for the check now. 15 seconds remaining. Neptune, big brain, all the way around the map. Gets a nice opening angle in Florida. A fast plant. And Chance, what was one of your keys about don't get trapped in those post-plant situations? Neptune, man, he spread his wings and he ran it across map. He was flexing. But everyone did a fantastic job in these situations. I mean, Slack's aggression, shown in this lovely kill cam, helped seal the round.
Yeah, I would say for the first round, it's a big reason why, right? You don't take your time after you get the bomb down. You still can make plays. So Slack is nice and aggressive. And even for Neptune, in the final kill, he's just able to get away, right? There's some lane that gets opened up. You find your way through it. That is the opening you need to make sure, again, that the retakes don't come through. So job well done, at least in the first round. And now Guerrillas taking a different route to go to the B bomb site, but they're here in ticket booth and Neptune. He is in between quite a few players.
He does find one, Assault gets another. It's a nice two kill start, but wait, Skies! Oh boy, finds 2. Skies finds the 3rd! Not able to get any more out of this one, but what a shot that was. And now it's a 1v1. Assault is just like, where are my teammates? How did they all die like that? And where the hell is Slacked? We need to get a round on the board. Slacked just managed to survive the timing there. Assault now looking for the bomb. Oh boy, Chance, this is tense. 1v1. Bomb is just outside of the B bomb site. Or the B bomb thing.
And keep in mind, Miles, you pick up the bomb, you can hear it from basically across the map. As long as Slack stays in this hallway, he's going to know exactly when Assault picks it up.
Is he too far? Maybe. Just managed to pick it up. Watch that number 7. Is he going to go? No, he didn't hear it. So he was just at the top of the stairs away from the audio cue. But he's feeling something now, and here it comes. He's feeling something special. Assault on prone. An easy kill for Slacked. And man, what a round. Once again, Florida looking fantastic. And 3 kills to Skies. Whew. Not bad at all. Florida get the round.
And we'll get to see it again. He just had to have gotten some of the best timing possible to jump up top without getting spotted. And well, there's the way he jumped up. 2 players just completely caught off guard. And poor silly Sky's just making the read. That is, I mean, I wouldn't even say something you shouldn't ever let happen. Like, obviously you want to clear out the side, but that's genuinely just Sky's making a good play towards the end. So a tough pill right there for Guerrillas to swallow. 2 rounds in a row that have come down to a 1 versus 1. And So far not able to convert, but back to the B site, nice and aggressive we go.
Oh, it's a nice headbutt. Assault's gonna land the first blow. Neptune traded out fantastically. Vivid there with the 2-piece. Bomb is down for Florida. Awakening. How big can he go? 1v4. Minute 9 on the clock. He is, well, this is tough. Even for Big Wake, this is tough. Look at the way Guerrillas are maneuvering around him. Like, possible chance, but it is going to be hard. The greatest thing he's got to work with now is Time and a fully loaded kit. Still has the Semtex, hello, and the Flash.
And you see, by the way, as soon as he finds that one kill, number 4 aBeZy on the map just immediately goes back to his teammates. Now they got the setup, right? 2 players to watch either hallway, and then you got Assault on the spot to watch over towards Ticket Booth's side. So it takes them 3 seconds, and they get the perfect setup. And now that Assault spotted him out, you see with the arrows turn, everybody just zeroed in on Awakening's position.
Okay, Big Wake. Whoa, okay. That nade, oof, that was the one. Once he got tagged by the nade, it was like, tickets! Everyone looks, everyone jumps him. This was a nice start from Vivid. Top of Neptune removed from the bomb there, but Big Wake making him sweat for it a little bit. So, LAG, a nice recovery round now. See if they can keep it going on offense.
Of course, back on the attack, they genuinely, or not generally, I should say, prefer the B site. Last time they ended up pushing through the hallways. This time we're just going for the stack, but for Florida, there's only 2 players here, so the pressure's on. Not easy to get these trades if you're down a few men.
There they go. Vivid once again. These opening kills are wonderful. Can he get another? He does. Vivid. Delightful start. Guy's trying to make the sides of the terminal a little bit safer again. Opens up a nice angle. Allows for team fire there towards that B-bomb site. Quick plant. aBeZy's going to be on it. These guys can't do a whole lot here. It's a 2v4, and it's a lot of site control right now for LAG. And they're stacked up to play for trades. So you shoot one of them, everyone else is going to be able to dive on that spot. Assault way back there on top of the arrivals board is going to be able to just provide information, maybe get those kills. The Skies. Oh, what a shot. 30 seconds chance. Skies in Big Wake. Oh no. Skies. Oh my god. Big Wake can get the trade maybe. And this could be a 1v1. He saw it. He saw it. Vivid dips out. Smart play. Uh-oh. But he's still Big Wake. There it is, the trade. My god. I am sweating. Another good round from the Guerrillas.
Oh, dear God. I mean, dude, the kills that Skies is getting. This is the type of kill that if you're Assault, you watch the kill cam to figure out how you just died that fast. That is headshot multiplier in full effect. And then for aBeZy, well, he fell to the same fate. That's at least 2 bullets, I think, that connected with the head.
No joke, though. If he jumps in that last fight as well, he hits Vivid in the head, he's done too. And that's like a truly redonkulous 3-piece from Skies. All right. Breathe deep, friends. We told you the search were going to be good. Round 5. Over towards A we go, and everyone got the memo. It's going to be a foot race. Who can get there first? Awakening, though, he does manage to land the first kill. The player's down low now. Going to be starting thinking about where the approach will come from. aBeZy finds one. aBeZy can't get the second. Slack's going to land that one, and Assault now on the retreat. 2v3 situation. A pick would be ideal from Assault here, but no. Skies. Once again from the backline, it's a 3v1, and it is done. Mutineers win the fight at A, and they win round 5.
In Florida, they just hit the full send. I mean, either bomb site they go, right? They had a round earlier where they try to go to B, get picked apart, but no fear in their hearts. They don't slow the pace down at all. They just pick a different bomb site and go that direction as well. I mean, part of the benefit, I'd say, from the Guerrillas is when your retakes are so clean, and again, best team in the game at it on pretty much any given map, you can afford to stack up on either and just like make those play calls. Try to just hit the counter strat, guess when they're going to A or guess when they're going to B, and trust yourselves to rat back if you guess wrong, but sometimes they just get bullied out. Now this bomb, by the way, working over towards A, Awakening, the lone player for Florida that's here, and he might fall into this trap.
Ooh, he's holding that lane down low. He could catch wind of Assault. Hello, well, there's the first. The second. Oh my word! Big Wake! The shots are on point for the third player, but not quite enough time to get it done. He takes 2 with him, though. That's massive. Typical Big Wake. Typical. 3 members of the Mutineers now. Very well spread. Assault's going to quickly and quietly recover the bomb as quiet as he possibly can, but you know that player heard something. Silly. Making his way slowly across tracks, maybe thinking about the pushing towards that B site, but Assault, Neptune, he heard it. All Neptune has to do is kill this bomb planter, and this becomes that bit easier. He's opting to do this alone. The team is not backing him up. 30 seconds on the clock. One peek. An easy kill. One more to be had. Neptune could fly at him now. A 1v3 situation.
Neptune gives him nothing to work with. By the way, one of the most impressive turnarounds from stage 1 to stage 2 is Neptune Search and Destroy. You're not even a turnaround, but he just got that much better. A player that you can clearly see is put in the work, grinding out S&D tournaments, wagers, whatever it's going to be. And more importantly, you can tell just because he can hear everything that's on the map. Players in Search, at least the best in the world, crank their headsets up, and even if you're just sort of jogging around the map, you're going to get hurt. If you mantle anything, he can hear you, and well, he's basically tracking those players down low for Guerrillas the entire way, knows exactly when to go out and check bomb, and well, Neptune continues that Search and Destroy prowess at Sky as well. He's gotten first blooded from this spot before, playing it a bit more passive, and of course, if anyone pushes, Slacked is also there for the trap.
So they managed to make the cross. Nice nade. Trovy's managed to save him for now. Slacked, hello. Oh, nice kill. In and out he goes. Vivid still from up high. Able to get those trades. Makes it a 2v2. Awakening drops. Vivid now. It tags in the Skies as well. They know where Skies is. Look at that bomb position. It's been dropped right outside of the B bomb. And on the hunt we go. LAG, they are going for these kills. Skies, he's taking the long way round. The scenic route here on Express. As the first shots are in. Chance, tough spot to be in.
And see, he's just trying to catch a player up top, but Vivid, a little bit quicker on the read, knows that the jump up is a possibility. And obviously important round right there for Guerrillas to get the 4-2, always the swing around, and Vivid, big reason why. It seems like the Guerrillas, again, their teamwork always on point. Everybody stacked up ready for the trades, right? You get your 2 ARs down low, aBeZy and Vivid working through the hallway, and even though they were pinched in, they were certainly ready for it, and even if Vivid had Vaunt, aBeZy would have been there for the trade, so strats on point, and so is Vivid. 4 streak for him, 9-6 to his name. As we get to see what the Guerrillas can try to put together on offense. Looks like he is going to be the true island player, potentially able to think about a late flank, or maybe just cut through the hallways as everyone back towards B, assault with the first blood.
Classic LAG here on Express, big opening kills, Silly. Finds his own as well, so that's going to be 2 down. Back over towards mid, the trades are on point. Big Wake, last player left alive, 1v2. Not an impossible situation, we've seen him do good work here, but bomb's going to be going down. It's aBeZy over by the B site, and if he makes noise, it's over, but here we go. Eyes are up. Awakening now in the 1v2. Here comes LAG to set things up. Oh, big damage. You know Assault's going to be atop it. Assault's going to hold that top position still. Big shots. Awakening is hurting. aBeZy not going to push him, no chance. 30 seconds remaining. Will we see a repeat?
Skies is the teacher. Awakening knows what the game plan is, but you see Assault. He's playing no games this time. He has learned his lesson. Going for the shoulder peaks, and the call is perfect. aBeZy knows exactly when he needs to come in for the trades. One of the more entertaining adjustments, I'd say, to Assault learning. I cannot stand up. I have to move constantly, or else my head will eventually get taken off. But job well done, man. Some of these rounds, it's basically just like team deathmatch, right? It is just everybody's meeting up at a site and just going for the trades, and it seems like whoever's getting those first bloods has been coming out on top. So shouts to Assault, I believe, got the first blood this past round. He's got at least 2 to his name, and as far as hard reads go, Sky's trying to make a little bit of noise, and maybe that bait works, right? aBeZy actually cuts in the hallways and wraps over towards B. Meanwhile, that bomb out of dodge over towards the A site, and the quicker they get this down, the better.
Again, they're having to play very, very, say, aware. They know that these players from LAG have hit these corners, but the fact that you've just seen aBeZy running up towards that does tell you enough. It tells you that they don't have that many defenders here. Do the Mutineers know that? 3 players from LAG.
And right here, by the way, they need to push aBeZy, right? You just had Sky spot 3 different players coming on the flank, and Awaken actually makes a nice pick for the first blood. But you know, aBeZy, if anyone, is the lone man. This is where you try to avoid being trapped in, or maybe Awakening wants to make the play on the flip side. He's gotten 2 so far this round.
You know, there's one more player above him. Here comes the player from up top. Awakening's going to dip out. There's the kills. Oh my, Florida. I was worried for a moment, Chance. You called it. You're like, you have to push aBeZy. You got those 3 players on the flank. You have the intel. Use it. They just about get it done, and that's map point. They're looking to go 2-0 up in the series. 1 more round's all they need.
and Awakening making the big plays, right? Like in my head, I'm thinking, push out aBeZy. He's the one by himself. You got tags in him earlier, but the most important thing is you got to make a play somewhere on the map. You don't want to just give up all the power positions to the Guerrillas, so you got to fight the aggression with aggression, and Awakening does exactly that. They have successfully dodged the retakes, at least for that round coming in for the Guerrillas, but of course for LAG, down 1-0 in the series. The S&D is a must-win, and back to B we go. Everybody stacked up here.
Guys, with the off angle, this is interesting. He's going to get hit by the flash grenade, but still, the position he's in, he could catch an eager member of the Guerrillas. Neptune, no fear whatsoever. Fearless strikes as his teammates land the kills as well. Vivid, oh man, it's over. It's a 1v4. You may as well give it to Neptune. What a sublime round from the young man. 6-4. There on Express. That's the Mutineers up 2-0 in the series. The Pick'ems are in absolute shambles.
And they're just a vicious team, man. It feels like when Neptune's getting kills, like, it's not a disrespectful play style at all, but it just seems so aggro, so snappy. And even Skies and Awakening, across the board, it's just those kind of players that, they just seem like they're incredibly difficult to play against, man. They just hunt you down and make sure they get the clearance on it. But hey, either way, there you go. 2-0 lead in the series. It was dominance on map number 1, and well, Guerrillas certainly put the pressure on there on the Express S&D, but Guerrillas take their first L on that map as Florida again did their homework, did not get retaken on the bomb sites, and anytime you had to match aggression with aggression, Neptune was happy just to have something to shoot.
It's got to be a quick look at the stats, but there has to be those folks who are sitting there going, wait a minute, if LAG beat Atlanta FaZe on that map and Florida beat LAG, how good are Florida at Express Search and Destroy? Well, maybe later on in the tournament we'll truly find out, but a very, very nice look there across the stats. Big damage from Skies, big damage from Awakening, and Slacked and Neptune, the submachine guns just looking fine in all forms. Wonderful take to get us to map number 3 and 2-0 in the series. Chance, this is surprising to say the least. Again, a lot of folks definitely betting on LAG coming into this one. Recent form being a major consideration there. The recency bias does not seem to be a bad thing, but Florida made it look a little simple there at the S&D at times. Now we go to a control mate. Where the hell? What happens now? What happens? We're off script here, mate. I don't know what's going on.
Most likely, Florida gets the 3-0. That's the most likely situation, right there. AR is Awakening Skies. Skies feasted on map 1. Awakening and Skies was there to feast on a map 2. The first time we saw these teams play against each other, it was the exact same story. It's just the ARs on Florida in this matchup have been too strong. You go to a checkmate where Guerrillas are 1-4. I think 1-10 on their offensive rounds where they've had no success. So at least that's where my head's at. Florida have done all of the hard work. They've gotten out the dirty stuff in the series. Now it's just about making sure you win the game 3, which the expectation is they should get this one for sure.
Let's have a quick look at now US Army tactical play. This is going to be some Neptune love. He has a brilliant mind when it comes to search and destroy, and a very bright Call of Duty career ahead of him. Chance, big wake, huge 2-piece to start this round off on the defense, but ultimately, we'll be giving the love to Neptune. Walk me through this one.
Well, originally, right, Awakening just gets good timing with the patience. But again, Neptune up top, if you're an S&D kid, you know in these situations, you're always going to be feeding off the information. So he just plays it up top, knows that he can listen for when these players are walking around. He for sure knows that they're going to be nearby. And you can see anytime that someone's not crouch walking, that's when he starts to make the adjustments, right? Assault stops crouch walking. That's when he pre-aims the jump up because he knows he's nearby. That's why he's checking the bomb, but these players just walking around willy-nilly. Neptune, easy kills for him to get, easy reads, and even this last gunfight, we caught it from Silly's perspective. There was just, no hope. Just a vicious slide cancel he throws into the mix. It cannot be easy to play against.
Not easy to play against whatsoever. Will we see a 3-0 sweep from Mutineers here in this elimination matchup of the major? I believe it could happen, but LAG, a lot of soul searching to do, friends. When we come back after this quick break, Major 2, presented by Zenny Gaming, continues. Will it be a 3-0? Will we see LAG pull the reverse sweep? Find out after this quick break.
The Call of Duty League is presented by T-Mobile, now America's largest and fastest 5G network. Set your sights on the competition with T-Mobile, the leader in 5G. Scump, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is presented by USAA Insurance. We offer insurance that's made for the military community to help them easily protect what they've worked hard for.
Well, don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We both know what map we're on.
We both know what map we're on. We both know what it means, but do not hit F5. Do not adjust your devices. It is 5-0 right now. And the Los Angeles Guerrillas not only looking to take it here in the final round, but looking to make it a 6-0. My God! Arcitys, he's going to fight for it, but the writing is on the wall. It's a 6-0.
Go, guys. Good
Oh my God. Dude, and that's how we play.
Go, man.
That's how we play.
Guys. I'm so clinical.
You guys won.
Go. Well, there we go. Chance happier, simpler times for the Los Angeles Guerrillas, but they can relive those glory days of what feels like a lifetime ago for them, I'll bet, as we get into checkmate control now. And Chance, we talked about Silly. You said he was the X Factor. The stats show it. What's he bringing in this series, and what does he need to change?
I mean, it's not just him, it's really the team, right? And if there was a team to do it, to make some quick adjustments from the past few weeks, you have to imagine Guerrillas and a guy like Silly are certainly going to be capable, but I'm just dialed in on the control, right? The last week he threw up 1.08. That is good enough to get the job done in the kills column on checkmate. Again, you know, it's defense heavy, but I'd have to imagine, right? There's been a theme of stacking the point over on the B side underneath the plane. A couple teams have certainly started to get better on offense. If I'm looking at the Guerrillas and they have a 1-10 record on offensive rounds for control, they have to know that this is a map they're going to end up playing. It's the 6th time they've played it this year. They know that they can expect going into a series, raid is going to be banned against them. So I would have to imagine they've gone back to the drawing boards. They have some game plan for this map, but it's one thing to have a game plan. It's another thing to get the job done. And of course, on the side of Florida, well, as long as Skies and Awaken and keep doing their thing, I mean, the series is certainly going to be theirs. It's checkmate again. AR heavy. It can be their playground.
Yeah, checkmate. Some people pronounce it. I've heard that pronounced that way.
I've heard that too.
I've heard that. Checkmate. Not always, it's not the most common pronunciation, but it happens. Now, would be the final chapter in Los Angeles Guerrillas campaign here in Major 2, presented by Zenny Gaming, but we will see. Destiny lies in their own hands, and they spell doom for Florida here on checkmate. Let's find out.
There's a double stack down 8th Street on offense as well. Meanwhile, for Florida, they're going for a much wider spread across the map. It seems like Florida actually just sort of waiting, even on offense, for the kills to sort of come their way. And, well, Skies gets that technical first blood, and aBeZy at the very least pinned down. But you see the teammates there for the trades, and Guerrillas, again, if they're on defense, just got to keep this plane control, and aBeZy knows that, just trying to stay alive.
All right, stay alive for now. Again, we prioritize the A zone on defense a lot here on checkmate. Vid finally cut down there as he tries to cross Neptune, plane control. Dude, Neptune is fearless. But Neptune's like, as a guy playing, hold up, I'll kill him. I know he's got a gun up on me, but I'm just going to slide out and give him what for. As he goes from strength to strength. Still trying to keep these players back. Plane control still basically his. He doesn't let anyone get forward. Loud, mantle, easy kills. Oh no, aBeZy, what were you looking at? That was a big, easy 2-piece for Neptune. Slack finds his own. Now Neptune, forward he goes. Trident in hand, looking for some victims here. They managed to slip through, download by the B zone. Neptune doesn't. Oh, but wait, no team kill. Oh my God, Chance, he's having fun.
And dude, I'm telling you, even his movement, vicious is the only word I can think of. I wish I had a thesaurus to think of new ones, but again, time and time again, he just has ridiculous slides into every gunfight. And well, now on defense, he got Guerrillas on the flip side, just trying to stabilize, get a little bit of map control, but a couple kills,
okay.
Maybe not going their way. Assault there, though, for the cleanup crew, and Guerrillas again, job well done. Nice and stable, still, though, down by a few lives.
Yeah, down by a few lives, no one on point. They go towards B, and Assault's doing what he can to hold down low. Black making his way in towards that zone now. Here comes the quick toe in. Stop the clock. Tells Vivid everything he needs to know. And again, when the defender stands in that circle, it lights up. And the enemy team, they know you're in there. So Got to be mindful about positioning on this map, especially. Can give you a position away and slacked. Poof. 2-piece from top lane. Now you're looking at 50 seconds remaining. Florida, slight lead in the lives chance. Need to get the cap though.
Yeah, and you see the way they're trying to play it, right? Even when they're getting a couple kills, they're just waiting for that light clean wave to go down before they actually make their move. But Sky's right now, his job is just to keep that clock not in motion. Trying to stop it as best as he can, and his teammates doing a nice job, actually. They've locked down the A street underneath the plane. That's a 4 down. You got 2 bodies, make it 3 stacked up on point. This is going to go fast.
It's stacked central. You've got to go, LAG. You've got to get on the point as fast as you can. Throw some nades. They've got trophies. Mutineers. There is not a chance. Stack the point. Win the round.
And that's it. I mean, this is what we've been waiting for. It's that type of gameplay. There's a couple teams that are good at, like a New York comes to mind. FaZe is a team that can kind of do whatever they want, but that's really all it takes. It was time and time again, even before they captured the A point, they just slowed it down massively, playing for the kills heavily, and they never really tried to go to the point until they knew they had the clearance. I mean, Sky's jumped on it, just to stop the clock for a bit, but his teammates aren't there for the help. They're there for the kills elsewhere, and as soon as they get the 4 down, immediately hop on it, no time wasted. And again, you see how fast it goes, right? You get 4 bodies on the point, it takes like 11.25 seconds. You get 3, it's like 20 seconds or something like that, and you're spawning so far away from the Guerrillas that there's genuinely no time. So that is a perfectly played round on offense from Florida. And now on defense, Neptune, the first player to strike.
First player to strike. I mean, they've got to be feeling themselves right now. Let's find out for ourselves. Let's go for a quick Astro Gaming listen in with the Florida Mutineers.
Plane assault, one shot absolute. There was one bullet. There was one bullet. He's just snaking it. You have 7 bullets. I'm one off the street. I killed one. Nice.
Our side.
I'm nading our side. Exit. I'm seeing him. I'm one off. I'm big flash from our side. Nice. Top lane. I'm still one off. And yellow crate. Weak. I am twice yellow crate. Mid plane, he was weak. Yellow crate. I'm still one off the street. I'm nading your sheet, Joe.
He's still playing dead.
I saw it still playing. Top lane.
They're both there, I think.
Oh, you got that kill. Top lane. Mid point, silly child. Alright, take our time. One's in plane. We need to get kills. Both of them are wrapping right now. Hang on. One's 7 in our plane. Eyes going one. One could be our side exit, maybe. I needed our side plane. Or our side A.
At point, dead. No one here.
No, low right wing. Pushed up our wood stairs corner. He's praying.
Wood stairs in. Wing. Top left wing in our wood stairs.
BSD.
Take your time. They're gonna stack. I can trick if you want.
You could.
Shake it.
They went playing and left playing.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. They're on the point. We're stacked up. Yeah, chance. How are the comms?
Well, sure, the comms are good. I suppose, like, the comms on point, like, Neptune throws the streaks. I do not know what the hell just happened, though.
I think he landed and killed everyone. I think that artillery did it. That was the counter to the stack. I think. We're going to need a ref to explain that one to me, but either way, B zone's open, right? And we're going to have players back on point. The live count went down.
I don't know. I suppose the artillery the hero, but hey, I mean, whether or not the artillery is there, that is another 3 down for the Guerrillas. They got 3 bodies in and around the point. And it is like the last player he gets dealt with, and well, the final tick actually maybe not going through. Assault now finds him the last one up, and the nades get the job done. By the hair there, chinny chin. Florida Mutineers staying alive on defense. Admittedly, though, Guerrillas still have quite a bit of time to work with.
Yeah, the Guerrillas, big bad wolf, still making that push in towards the B. Big shots from Neptune, nice tags. Awakening go to the wing. Watch that 2-man push now. Great work from Florida. Massive work from Florida. Awakening, he's on a 3 spree now. We're into the final minute of this round. And Florida, all they have to do is hold the line. 11 kills. That's all they need now. They can set themselves that second round. Nice stick from Slack. That is so annoying, man. Incredibly frustrating. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. That's another 3, too. This has been one of the most unfortunate rounds I'd say the Guerrillas could possibly have. And, I mean, weird moments, too. I know Codcaster's a little bit different from what the players see, but whatever they saw, they did not like. And now Awakening, again, still on a tear. The nade's still a problem. I mean, this is, 3 nade kills we've had in the past 30 seconds, all coming from the side of Florida. And this is it. You get one more push, 15 seconds left. You got to stack up B, and you got to do it now.
Here they go. It's going to be the final stack we may see. aBeZy's going to be 2 players on point. The contest comes through. Big wake. He lands on point. He does get traded out. Vivid now from behind. Vivid can't quite take care of Neptune as well. That should be it. There were 2 members of Florida there on the point for the defense. Assault may get a consolation kill, but It is going to be another Mutineers round, and Chance, oh boy, is it going to be another 3-0 today? It could. Mutineers are unreal.
Certainly shaped up this way, right? And Mutineers, again, even on this map, I mean, they're pulling off the offensive round wins, the defensive round wins, and I mean, maybe Guerrillas put themselves in a great spot for the response. So again, just a strange moment, but if Florida got the job done on round number 1, see if they can make some of that magic happen once again, because I think just the way they played it, even from the opening break, just 2 rounds and go, you see the idea, right? Taking their time, making sure that they get the clearance on all the kills before they really try to make a move to either point. We'll see if they do something similar here. Again, it's somewhat of a map spread that Florida are going to be showing. 2 players around NASA, 1 guy in the plane, and Slack just waiting for a kill to fall on his lap.
Saw that opening round go the way of the Florida Mutineers on offense. Not an easy thing to do on checkmate, but you can get it done. Kills either side. Trades go down. Awakening playing this one a little slower, but it's Craig ringing true from that backside of tube. Now a minute remaining on the clock. We've had to make the push forward, and it's very slow from Florida Mutineers, but slow isn't always a bad thing. Methodical. If they get 3 down, they are on that point, you bet. B is gone, but they can't quite find those decisive kills. Here comes a couple. That's going to be 2 dead. Neptune wins the fight upstairs. Awakening should be on the point now, and here we go. This could be the cap. Are they going to stack this one, or are they going to spread wide? Actually, they're going to get both points. This could be devastating. Which way will the Guerrillas go?
I mean, they're just playing so hard for the kills right now. Is Florida Awakening able to find one? And of course, while these playing control still in the hands of Slack, Florida just doing everything right for the moment. Playing this map like a fiddle. 2 ticks of progression already through on the side of A. They still have effectively as much plane control as they want, but Slack is going to fall, so plane gets opened up. It might be good enough for the A zone. aBeZy there, though, in the nick of time. And that's going to be a setback, right? You don't get that 3rd tick. Now you have to go back to the drawing board and work yourself over. And frankly, I mean, just deal with Awakening. 19 and 10. He has been a menace on the map.
Yeah, Awakening has started to show up and do what we expect of him. And here we go, aBeZy. You're up next. Assault at range. Nice shots again with the Crig there. Assault's still alive. Having to hold the push. Can't quite get it done. Here comes the main man. It's going to be Skies. And it's another stack. It's another stack. Take a 2nd point. His tick is done. We're almost finished. This could be it. You've got to go, Florida. They're going to get on the point. They nail it. The stack once again on checkmate. The death knell. Just like that. The rounds are over so fast. The secret to a good offensive round on checkmate, Florida has found. And it's a 3-0 in control, and it's a 3-0 in the series.
I know, like, is this really a secret? Is it literally OpTic has the one moment where the entire community collectively goes, oh, just stack the point and makes it, like, was this not known before? Is this like confusing these guys? Like, I would hope it's not like just the generic stacking the point. I would hope it's just like finding the situations to create those moments. But I mean, whatever it is, Florida, again, a perfect control they had effectively there. Get the 3-0 on the map, get the 3-0 in the series. And of course, smiles the whole way around. There's no reason not to. They just, I mean, had one of the better series they've had the whole year long, and well, the AR is a big reason why. Awakening, an absolute menace. Whether or not he wants to be seen doesn't make a difference, because we can certainly see the gameplay and we can certainly see the stats, and both have been electric all series long.
Top shelf work there from Awakening and the entirety of the Florida Mutineers squad. Let's be honest. Florida Mutineers, a decisive victory there in control. It's amazing to see the change Control has gone through since the start of the 2021 season. Again, everyone's like, oh, defense is really favored there. And we saw a little bit of love, you know, back and forth, more tight games. Now we're seeing far more blowouts with offensive round wins as well. So the learning process we've always had when it comes to Control. We saw the same thing in the Black Ops 4 season, but, well, there you go. Who knows what's next? Or Game 5, hopefully, or Round 5s rather, but unbelievable. We say a fond farewell to the Los Angeles Guerrillas here in Major 2, brought to you by Zenny Gaming. But Chance, it's just nothing but 3-0s, dude. 3-0s all day, man. This was like, what a fast day of COD. The first day of the major, gone, finished, done. Finito.
I mean, ridiculously fast, and I think we've learned a lot of things, right? Like the Thieves came to play. You got to be very prepared to deal with Drazah and Kenny. And when I say prepared, I mean, I guess just mentally, because it's not like you can watch a ton of VOD on the players. And I'd say, if anything now, maybe FaZe can rest a bit easier, that Guerrillas have been dealt with, so maybe more comfortable towards the top. But a great day to get the ball rolling, right? Thieves, ton of momentum. Florida, the exact same thing. So We get to see how far they can go and maybe see one of the first losers bracket runs we've really had in the entirety of the CDL.
Yeah, there's not been too many of them. Again, New York springs to mind from Major 1, but that one truly stings. That's a tough loss for LAG. Gone from the highest to the highest, beating the favorite of the entire league to getting first rounded like that. But hey, that's the way of the warrior, baby. Let's look at our scuff player of the game from the first round of Control, actually. Chance, this was, again, an absolute showcase from the Mutineers on how to attack.
And Mutineers, again, just constantly, right? You got number 8, Neptune. He's pushed out all the way A Street. He's just watching the cross. You got players up in the top lane. And Skies, again, is basically just the bait here for the team, right? Everyone's swarming around the hill to make sure they take him down. But he wins his one. All the trades come through. And as soon as the 4 down, every single body stacked up point. And again, if you're on defense, there is just genuinely not enough time to get out of your spawn to make your way back towards B. So perfectly done, perfect setup that they had and executed incredibly well. Florida maybe figured out the formula, man. They might have the system on checkmate. I'm sure a lot of teams, though, going to be paying attention.
Yeah, we all saw that. We all know what Florida loves to do, and whether you ban those out or whether you just smoke them harder, we'll find out. But there we go. A quick look at the bracket now for Major Tournament number 2, presented by Zenny Gaming, of course. And there you see it, 2 3-0s to start the day. And now we just set our sights to tomorrow. Again, look at Surge Mutineers there in round 2. The Ravens will be taking on the LA Thieves there in round 2 also. And of course, our winners matchups have yet to happen as well. OpTic versus Ultra, that'll be a banger. And of course, Subliners Empire. Can't wait to see how that goes down. This was truly to be the spiciest of all the majors. And I've got all excited telling you what's coming up, but here's the order they will be received onto the. Presented by the US Army is Thursday's schedule. Dallas, New York to start the day. Can't wait for that one. Chicago Ultra, Ravens, Thieves. And we will close out with the battle of the nautical teams here in the league. Seattle Surge taking on the Florida Mutineers. That's going to be a late one. Do not miss it, friends. Set your clocks. Get it in your calendars. We cannot wait. Chance, you got a favorite for tomorrow? I mean, they're all pretty fun.
I mean, a favorite, like, take your pick. If you're trying to do the pick'ems, that is a good luck, have fun kind of situation, because across the board, every single match competitive. I'd say the only one that I'm even mildly confident on with saying I think OpTic is good against Toronto, but even then, it is not by a ton. Tomorrow is just a devastating lineup of Call of Duty.
Yeah, we've still got a lot to play, and this is the Elite schedule again for the 2021 season. Season 1 and 2 are done and dusted. We've got April 17th, May 5th. That's going to be Season 3 again. Those of you following the challenges scene as well, plenty of COD still to be played. We have a little look at our winners across the European and North American side of things there in Elite, but plenty to still play for again throughout the remainder of the season. The Elite schedule just keeps on rolling. It's a good time to be a Call of Duty fan here on the internet, let's be honest. So I can't wait to get back to events, but until then, we will be delivering as much COD as humanly possible into your devices. Well, there we go, Chance. 3-0, 3-0. The day, it's finished. It was like that. It truly was as fast as that. We were, down not even an hour, and the first series was done. Mate, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Any favorite parts of today, Chance?
I mean, I think it would have to be like the Thieves series, right? Just the entire thing, the fact that Drazah came in and just had an incredible series the whole way through. Even if the search and destroy, he was able to just kick his feet up. But, I mean, Kenny looked great across the board. Thieves, it's the best they've looked in a while. And just the fact that, again, on like 2 days of practice, they're able to get the 3-0 in that fashion, that is a monkey wrench in the pick'ems. And, well, I mean, let's just see how far they can go.
Hey, can't believe it. Can't believe it, truly. Well, the game's maybe over, but we still have plenty of fun Call of Duty shenanigans coming your way. We're going to throw to a quick break now. When we come back, more COD fun, friends. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you after this break.
This is your Scuff Team of the Week, a super team built with 4 of the top performers at the most recent event. 3 players were selected by the league and 1 was selected by fan vote. Stick around to the end to find out who made the team. First up, it's Silly of the LA Guerrillas. The Guerrillas had a fantastic week, going 2-0 during their very own home series. The highlight of the Guerrillas this week had to be their match versus the Atlanta FaZe, when they delivered FaZe their first loss of the season and an epic 5-game series. The whole team was playing on another level, but Silly was definitely the standout of the squad, boasting some of the most disgusting stats of the week. He had the highest overall KD of the field with a 1.45, and his S&D stats were just downright obscene. Across 3 maps of Search and Destroy, Silly won a combined total of 24 and 6 for a KD of 4.0. Next up, it's Formal, the main AR of OpTic Chicago. There's no doubt that the entire OpTic squad entered this week with a bit of extra fire after their 0-2 result in the week prior. The squad bounced back in convincing fashion, finishing out their last week of the stage with 2 much-needed wins. The team looked especially good in the Search and Destroys. Across 3 maps, they went 18-5 in round count, with Formal putting in some major work. Out of all the players this week, Formal posted the highest average damage and the highest average kills per round of S&D. Make way for the king. Scump is one of the most experienced and accomplished players in the history of competitive Call of Duty. And if we've only learned one thing about him over the years, it's to never count him out of a series. The end of Map 3 in OpTic series versus the Dallas Empire was decided by a huge 1v1 between Scump and iLLeY, a duel that Scump actually ended up losing. It was a huge momentum shift for Dallas and a spot where other less experienced players might have crumbled under the pressure. However, Scump, like a true pro, brushed it off and turned up to 11 for the final 2 maps of the series. He absolutely shredded Dallas in the checkmate hardpoint, leading the lobby in both kills and damage. Scump kept that momentum coming into map 5, where he posted a 9-4 scoreline across only 7 rounds. Scump's ability to bounce back after a tough loss was a stark reminder of just how important experience is in handling the pressure of high-stakes competition. Our final player selected by fan vote is Standy of the Minnesota Røkkr. This is Standy's 2nd appearance on Scuff Team of the Week. Not bad, considering this was literally his 2nd week of playing in the CDL. In the previous week, he made some huge noise in his debut match after dropping a 1.52 versus OpTic Chicago. This week, the focus was on Røkkr's reverse sweep versus the Seattle Surge. This series looked dire for Minnesota, but Standy popped off in Game 3, going 31-21 on raid control to keep his team alive. Minnesota rode that momentum through Game 4 to force a Game 5 on Miami S&D, where Standy led his squad once again with a score of 9-5 across 8 rounds. Standy's had a fantastic couple of weeks so far, but all eyes will soon be on the rookie for his first real test, the Stage 2 Major. That's your Scuff Team of the Week for Stage 2, Week 3.
Hello and welcome back to the Call of Duty League. It's me, Lottie. Nah, I'm kidding, it's Miles. We're still here, but we're going to give you a little bit of a rundown of the excitement to look forward to tomorrow. Today was nothing but 3-0s and chance. Tomorrow morning, man, we get to start the day right with a massive bowl of Subliners versus Empire.
And that's a great way to start the day, right? That is a series. Good luck trying to predict it right. Dallas, as good as they have been, right? They've had struggles in the Search and Destroy in New York. It seems like every single team they play against, they have some sort of answer. Every problem on a map or against a team that needs to be solved, New York is one of the first teams that sort of figures it out. But even just looking at the losers bracket, man, like I think what was the expectation? Thieves to be the worst team coming into this tournament simply because of all the roster changes they've had to make? Nope, not at all. They got the hot 3-0. They look devastatingly good. The losers bracket, not a fun place to be. And even for tomorrow, again, it is just a whole host of good luck trying to predict how these matches are going to go. For the Ravens Thieves, again, that could go either way, but Thieves look scary. We get the Battle of the Sea once again, which Surge has been looking fantastic, but obviously we just saw the 3-0 coming in from Florida, so they look great as well. It is a true battle. It is the ultimate passion pit, but this time at the top part of the CDL rather than in the amateur side of things. So going to be a great day tomorrow, Miles, and a lot of action throughout Major 2. Frankly, maybe we just have to wait and see if anyone can beat FaZe.
I mean, to do it again in the Major would be absolutely incredible. Can they get it done a second time and even knock them out of the tournament? We'll find out. But that's going to be all, friends. We are going to now throw to a very quick break, and upon our return, it will be the lovely Lottie talking to the naughty Neptune, who just went absolutely cray in that series to help his team get the 3-0 over LAG. Be right back after the break, friends. Don't go anywhere.
The Call of Duty League is presented by T-Mobile, now America's largest and fastest 5G network. Set your sights on the competition with T-Mobile, the leader in 5G. The Call of Duty League is presented by Zenni, the official eyewear for the CDL. Armor your eyes with Zenni Blocks blue light protection glasses by visiting zenni.com/gaming.
Florida Mutineers, brilliant players all round. It's all on a slack. This is it.
Just straight up winning the gunfights.
Now it's looking a bit spicy. Skies on a rampage right now. Run, Florida. This could be huge. Big weight.
Awareness level 99 for Awakening.
And Neptune starting to look a bit nasty. Welcome to the COD League, young man.
Florida just pulled out some magic to make it happen.
And what a show they're putting on for us.
Hello everybody and welcome to your Gameful Victory Spotlight. I am joined by the legendary Neptune from the Florida Mutineers. Big control game, my dude. I mean, from you and Big Wake, the two of you guys just absolutely crushing that one to seal the deal there. Another 3-0 for today. Man, I gotta talk to you though about last week because you guys were beaten by Dallas and Paris. So where did you go from last week in order to prepare coming into the major?
So like against Dallas, we were actually like struggling like a lot. So I started playing a bunch of S&D wagers and stuff to like try getting my like more reps in S&D. Then also we were going really hard in practice. We were like really trying to like step up the intensity in our scrims. And after that, like it really felt like we started getting better practice, and we actually like improved a lot as a team. And it actually like really helped us a lot coming into this match.
Awesome stuff, man. Hey, look, practice makes perfect, doesn't it? And you guys are looking phenomenal right now. But it was a pretty big game against LAG to begin with for the major. Obviously, tournament life on the line. It's go hard or go home here. But how did you guys approach this series, knowing that you're coming up against a fierce competitor as of recent? You know, LAG have been catching fire. So what was the approach, man?
So our approach, like we definitely know like how they play because we scrim them a lot. And we know that they're a slower paced team. So we know if we just control the pace of the game of all of the maps, that like everything will just come our way, and just like control the pace at all times of how we want to play. And
I loved it.
It really helped us
a
lot against them.
I can definitely tell that you guys put some work in for sure there, and LAG just unfortunately didn't stand a chance against that level of gameplay. Neptune, thank you so much, my friend. You are nasty on the sticks. Keep working hard for the Mutineers, and best of luck going forward in the major.
All right, thank you. I appreciate the interview.
Well, there you have it. You heard from Neptune himself. I think that's the first interview we've ever had with Neptune, which was awesome. Love it. Love what we're hearing from him and love what we're seeing from the Florida Mutineers. But we're going to head to a quick break right now. But don't worry, it's not over just yet. Day 2 doesn't start till a couple hours, that's for sure. We're going to be breaking down everything we've seen from today, from the first day of the major on the desk with your boy Studdy and your boy Nameless. We'll see you after this. Well, here we have it, folks. Here are the results from day 1 of our major tournament presented by the US Army. We've seen 2 3-0s today. LA Thieves versus Paris Legion was an absolute incredible match. If you guys missed that, I would recommend tonight taking the time to go and watch it back, because Thieves have definitely made the right change here. Something is working. Something is definitely working here. And then Mutineers to finish the day off, another 3-0 there against LAG, knocking them out of the tournament as well, which, again, I mean, the fashion that these games are happening, day 1 of a major, it's really producing some interesting Call of Duty, to say the least. What name is? What am I waiting for?
No, I'm saying it was quick. These matches were quick. That's all I'm saying.
It was very quick.
Yeah, for LA Thieves, I mean, it was just wild to see them make this decision. We haven't really seen something like this in the history of Call of Duty, moving like an all-time great SMG into the main AR role. And for them to get to this point, man, they must have exhausted all options. And it worked out. It paid dividends today. And I got to say, they changed my perspective when it comes to that theory a lot. I don't think aBeZy and Arcitys could switch, but with the right players, it could definitely work out. So I got to tip my hat to JCap. And I'm interested to see in how this develops versus some of the stronger teams in our league with maybe, you know, a stronger main AR, to see how he's able to perform against teams like that. But so far, so good for them, man. And positionless COD, it might be something that some of these teams start to look at. If you have an SMG that is super good and you have a sub who can maybe fill his role, maybe move that SMG into your AR's position and bench your underperforming main AR. So it's a theory that's paying off, and I want to see how it goes.
Yeah, definitely is paying off, to say the least. It's just, I guess, how much will it pay off, and how much of longevity can we see this carry forward through the bracket? We'll leave that up to the team itself. Studdy, I want to ask you though, because when you're playing in this situation, let's say you're LA Thieves, you know, and you're in the mind of one of the players here. I mean, you have no practice as this team coming into this major. How do you approach the game, man? Like, how do you approach that as a player?
Yeah, so right off the rip, if I'm a player in that seat, I'm looking left and right. I'm just like, guys, things have not been working out for us. Let's just do whatever we want, and whatever happens, happens. And the situation that I was actually in back in the day when I was playing, it was myself and Nameless alongside Envy. We were going into the Call of Duty Champs tournament, and we were awful. We were awful from top to bottom. Before we go into that event, we obviously didn't have the opportunity to make a roster change at the time, but we just looked at left and right, and we were just like, all right, guys, let's do whatever you want, and let's just have some fun. Just drop all strategy. And we even saw Rambo Ray pulling out a shotgun, and we got all the way to second by just dropping all strategy. So right now, the Thieves, they don't have any strategy when they're looking left and right, but it's probably the perfect formula, and so far it's been working out for them.
Yeah, I mean, with limited practice. Oh, I'm sorry, Ellay, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was going to say, I'm sure sometimes last couple of weeks, I'm sure LA Thieves would have loved to pull out a shotgun, but unfortunately, no can do.
Yeah, I mean, with limited practice, like, you almost just have to go in with the freedom to do whatever you want, and that's what we saw them do today. Yeah. And these players, they're playing for their future, right? Like, some of these guys, like, you know, TJ and Kenny, they used to be great players, and then somewhere along the lines, they haven't been performing these last 2 years, players start to question their ability, right? So these guys are individually, they have to perform, and it's shown to be great with the team value as well.
Definitely is. Let's have a look right now though at our bracket to see exactly what has been going on, where we're heading to next, because the tables have been turning throughout the day. Paris and LAG, empty pockets. They go home with nothing, unfortunately. That is that's the problem with being in the elimination bracket, and you got to work your socks off to not get there and to get into the winners bracket for a couple of chances at this run here. But we do see some promising things happening tomorrow as well. We do have our winners bracket to look forward to. We got OpTic playing Ultra, which is going to be absolutely incredible. Let's take a look at our schedule to see exactly what we've got here, presented by the US Army. We're beginning our day off though with the Empire versus NYSL. We've got OpTic against Ultra. We've got Ravens versus the Thieves. Let's see what they can do on the board there. And then we've got Surge versus Mutineers to seal the day off as well for the second day of the major. It's going to be absolutely incredible. But looking at all of these and these fabulous matchups that we have, I want to know what you guys are looking forward to the most here. Nameless, what have you got your eye on?
I'm looking at OpTic versus Ultra, and particularly I just want to see OpTic continue to play great. And their last series versus Empire was the best we've seen them play throughout the year, and I honestly think that was the best series that we've had from this entire season. I think OpTic basically dominated that series from start to finish. Even the maps that they lost, I felt like they should have won it. There were a few moments that they could have turned around, and I thought Formal had an incredible series. He's the guy that I've been looking at to sort of step up for this roster and take them to that next level. And then we saw way more discipline out of Dashy, especially in that Game 5 Search and Destroy. He was just playing his life, sitting back, not getting picked, and it worked out for them. They ended up winning the series. So I want to see them sort of build upon that and start their run in this tournament, because I think they can make it to a final.
Yeah, and for me, the match that I'm looking forward to the most is definitely the London Royal Ravens versus LA Thieves, man. And I'm going with that match because we saw the Ravens so far throughout stage 2. They started off hot, and then that honeymoon stage just completely went down the drain. They ended the stage 2 with a couple bad losses. The worst one was going against Atlanta FaZe, where they did end up getting 3-0'd. But they're going up against the Thieves, who are just coming off of a 3-0 today, looking like a completely different team. So who knows what's going to happen in that series? Do London wake up, or do they crumble and Thieves walk away with it? I have no clue. I'm excited for that one.
That is the question, boys. Honestly, I agree with both of you there. I think they're all going to be incredible matches. I can't choose. Yeah, that's me. Undecisive. Can't do it. But I tell you what I can do is wish you goodbye right now, but a hello tomorrow as we go into the second day of our major. Same time, same place, folks. You don't want to miss it. This is what we've all been waiting for. But with that, good night, and we'll see you then.
Like, I've had enough of this. Final game's over. Ah! Somehow he finds that kill. Lines them up. Unbelievable.
I got back, take a shot, get the kill tweet.
DJ with dice! Woo! Florida Mutineers, brilliant players all round. It's all on a slack. This is it.
Just straight up winning the gunfights.
Now it's looking a bit spicy. Skies on a rampage right now. Run, Florida! This could be huge. Big wait.
Awareness level 99 for Awakening.
And Neptune starting to look a bit nasty. Welcome to the COD League, young man.
Florida just pulled out some magic to make it happen.
And what a show they're putting on for us.